WWE Superstar Triple H's theme says, time to play the game. It's wrestling night here at Walker Stadium, I have to. We once again welcome you high above Walker Stadium, everyone. Ben Green on hand.
Leading off the Bells, left fielder from Lower Columbia College, number 19, Daniel Gurney.
Against the Bellingham Bells. As we take a look at the starting lineup tonight, first for the visiting Bells, coming in with an overall record of 20-22 on the season, 9-9 in the second half. Daniel Jernin, the left fielder, will lead it off as he steps into the box here against Nick Brink, who will get the start tonight on the hill for the Pickles. First pitch, burning the outer half for a strike, 0-1. Cody Schreier, the shortstop, will be hitting second. Bennett Lee, the catcher, will be hitting third. Cole Hinkleman, the DH, will be hitting in the cleanup spot, as that one is outside for a ball, 1-1. Luisa Vilas, the first baseman, will be hitting in the fifth spot. A.J. Davis, the third baseman, hitting sixth. Alex Lambo, the second baseman, hitting seventh. Garner Christensen, the right fielder, hitting eighth, as that one is downstairs for a ball, 2-1. And Jacob Kaepernick, the center fielder, will be rounding out the lineup tonight for the Bells. Off the fist, over to second, just over the head of Justin DeCrisio, and a lead-off single for Daniel Jernin. So here's Cody Schreier, the shortstop. Nick Brink comes into this one with a 0.98 ERA. Has been impressive this summer here for the Pickles. The current Portland Pilot with a 3-1 record, 22 strikeouts, making his third start of the season. First offering from Brink is way outside for a ball. Schreier comes in with a 150 average this summer. 6 hits on the season. And only played 12 games so far for the Bells, as Brink will throw over to first. That one hammered into left field. 2 straight hits to start off this one for the Bells. Jernin will turn and head to third. Into third, not in time. And Cody Schreier with a double. And just like that, 2 Bells in scoring position here in the top of the first with nobody down. And now I'll bring up the catcher, Bennett Lee. Lee hitting .244 this season. 10 hits with 5 ribbies. And we'll look to add on to that total early on here in the top of the first, as Bellingham looks to put up some early run production. Foul tipped into the glove of Evan Leibel. Here's the defensive situations tonight for the Pickles. Sam Haney over at first base. Justin DeCrisio at second. Jacob Jablonski at short. Leo Mosby at the hot corner. Cam Clayton getting the start tonight in the outfield, playing left field. Gabe Scoro in center. Ryan Gardino in right for the Pickles tonight. Sliced into right, as that one's going to drop in front of Gardino. Here comes one, as Jernin will come home to score. Cody Schreier will head over to third, and just like that, with nobody down, the Bells out to a quick 1-zip lead.
Now batting for Bellingham, designated hitter from Stanford, number 35, Bennett Lee at first, and now Cody Schreier advancing to third.
And here's the DH, Cole Hinkleman. Runners on the corners, nobody down. .295 average for Hinkleman this summer. Out in front of that one. 10 RBIs for Hinkleman. Right down the gut. Quickly 0-2. As Hinkleman goes chasing at one outside. And Brink gets his first K of the night. Here's the first baseman, Luis Aviles. Comes into this game one hitting .219, 21 hits and 19 RBIs for this Bells squad. Those 19 RBIs good for second on this Bells squad. Another throw over by Brink. That one close over at first base as Bennett Lee just able to get back to the bag.
First pitch to Luis. Misses downstairs. Ball one. Let's go Pickles. Fastball from Nick Brink. Let's go Pickles.
Pickles have come into this game one, winning 2 straight, taking the series over the Bend Oaks.
Prior to University of Portland, Nick Brink. 4 years on the Cleveland High School varsity baseball team here in Portland, Oregon. 1-0 to Luis.
Right in the zone for a strike.
Strike one, 1-1 count.
1-1. Jordan Shepard, by the way, our home plate umpire tonight. Andrew Mervin out in the field.
1-1 count to Aviles. 1 out top of the first. Bells up 1-0.
Another throw over to first by Brink.
Dives right and first back to first base. He's safe. Full setting here in Portland. Sun setting above left field. And picnic tables all across the outfield behind the chain link fence. 1-1.
Breaking ball, foul into the berm at right field.
That of Luis Aviles. 1 ball to
That's the party deck for Go.
all natural dirt and grass field here in Portland. Not like the synthetic turf. Bells have at home. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Luis. Nick Brink taking his time here early in the ballgame. 1-2.
1-2 offering from Brink. And just like that, 2 straight Ks for Nick Brink. Trying to limit the damage here in the top of the first.
Number 9, A.J. Davis.
I'll bring up the third baseman, A.J. Davis.
Walk-up used to play here in Portland. It's a carnival. All game long, so they say. First pitch to Davis.
229 average as he fouls off the first pitch.
Look in the Portland Pickles outfield. Cam Clayton in left. Gabe Scoro.
27 hits, 10 RBIs for A.J. Davis this summer.
Jacob Jablonski at short.
Trying to add on to that total here.
Second and Sam Haney.
We saw just a couple minutes ago with Bennett Lee getting an RBI single into right as Nick Brink once again throws over to check on Lee.
Fourth time Nick Brink has checked over there. Well, a very important series for the Portland Pickles. Talked about it pregame. Everybody in the West Coast League South. 9 games remaining. West Coast League schedule 0-1.
Over to short as Jablonski flips it over to Justin DeCrisio, and Nick Brink bounces back after giving up an early run. But the Bells on the board with a 1-zip lead as we head to the bottom of the first here at Walker Stadium.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym BE-FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slow what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Logo. It's on a t-shirt, koozie, and poster. Go and grab one. They're amazing. Need some coffee for tomorrow morning? K&M Coffee Co. is the exclusive coffee that fits. They're the oldest family-owned coffee roaster in Portland. And a nitro brew that is rich.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Back to the top of the Bells order and Daniel Jernan. Led off this game back in the top of the first with a single into right. First pitch from Brink as he delivers a first pitch strike. Runner on the move. Throw down to first as that one's going to get into the outfield. And it has been a rough start for the Pickles as Malachi Knight will trot home, and it's now a 3-0 Bells lead. Nick McLean moves up to second base, and the Bells look to continue this strong start. And meanwhile, a rough start for Portland defensively. That one missing outside for a ball. Three and one.
Against Daniel Jernan, this is downstairs, ball 3. 3-1 count. Jernan in the first, let things off with a base hit. He could come around and score. Bennett Lee brought him in 2 batters later. 3-1.
Out in front of that one, count full, 3-2. Jernan opposite way over to first. Sam Haney scoops it. The flip over to Brink and steps onto the bag for out number 2. Correction, only 1 out.
Now batting number 18, Cody Schreier.
Here's Cody Schreier, infield playing in here for the Pickles. First pitch from Brink outside for a ball. That one popped up into center. And it looks like this might be deep enough to try to score McLean. Here's the throw home, not in time. As McLean gets under Evan Leibel. Sack fly for Cody Schreier. 2 down. And now a 4-0 Bellingham lead. Benelli got the scoring going for Bellingham with an RBI single last inning.
Let's go Pickles! Let's go Pickles! Let's go Pickles!
2-1. Out in front of that one, 2-2. Two's home from Brink. Goes chasing at one upstairs. But the Bells increasing their lead with 3 in the top of the second. 4-0 Bellingham as we head to the bottom of the second. Pickles looking for some offense.
In partnership with Monster Outdoor, the Pickles are proud to host Frontline First and Only Shit. Monster Outdoor Kids Box, located at the first base of air. Monster Outdoor Spirit Hungry Youth and Silent Outdoor Family in the outdoor lifestyle.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Pickles needing some offense here, trailing 4-0 to the Bells heading into the bottom half of the second here at Walker Stadium. As it will be Leo Mosby, Evan Leibel, and Jacob Jablonski due up for Portland. And if you need some offense, this is probably the guy you want coming up to the dish right now with Leo Mosby. Right now, second in the West Coast League, hitting .374. Obviously trailing Travis Bazzano of the Corvallis Knights, who continues to just tear it up at the dish this season. As the future Oregon State Beaver, making a strong impression in the West Coast League this season. Joey Dixon back on the hill here for the Bellingham Bells, as we talked about it a couple minutes ago in the bottom of the first. Currently with the Stanford Cardinal, coming off a solid freshman campaign for David Esker's squad. And the one thing I noticed early on with Joey Dixon is that he's got a lot of guts. He's not afraid of pressure. I called Stanford's game against Oregon a couple months ago for Pac-12 Network. He came in and pitched 5 2/3 innings, didn't give up a single earned run, and an extra inning win against the Oregon Ducks to take that series down in Eugene. Despite being a freshman at the time, not afraid of the bright lights. Came in a big spot against the Ducks and got a huge win on that Sunday afternoon. He'll face Leo Mosby to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss there from Mosby.
Leo leads the Pickles in batting average, .374. Sophomore, UC Santa Barbara. 0-1.
Down above the letters for a ball. Mosby on the ground, up the middle, and that's going to get into center field for a leadoff single. Like I mentioned, if you're the Pickles, that's the guy you wanted to lead off the bottom of the second, down 4-0 to maybe start a little bit of momentum here for Portland. Here's Evan Leibel. .267 average for Evan Leibel. Leibel lifts that one into left center as Jernin makes the squeeze for the first out.
Now that is your shortstop.
Here's Jacob Jablonski.
Number 6, Jacob Jablonski.
.213 average for Jablonski. That one outside for a ball, 1-0.
Let's make some noise, Pickles fans.
17 hits, 15 RBIs for Jablonski on the season. Mosby on the move to second. Did he apply the tag? No, he didn't. There's a 2-0, and that one high and outside. 2-0. Well, now 3-0.
Dixon's first start with Bells baseball was on July 6th in Corvallis. 3-0 misses outside again. All four. Sam Haney making his way up to the net.
Here's your first baseman from
There's Sam Haney.
University, number 34, Sam Haney.
Haney only 23 at bats over the summer. Been Pickles for most of the summer. He's got runners at first and second now. Mostly at second. Bronski at first. And ball one fired from Joey Dixon. And got his first start on the road. Baseball in Corvallis, July 6th. Went 4 innings. And no decision. Gave up 1 run, no hits. 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. Since that outing, Joey's only improved. That was baseball 1-0.
1-0 to Sam Haney. Swing and a miss.
Fastball outside. Haney 1-1. 1 out, bottom of the second.
Only 1 hit and 23 at-bats this season for Sam Haney.
Talk about last series against Portland back on the weekend of June 18th through June 20th. Weekends. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 now.
A lot of fans out here on this Friday night. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, sir, I don't like it.
Maybe I was thinking of last series. First game was on a Friday night. Portland won that one 3-0. Again, Saturday, 1-3. Shut out the Bells in 2 straight games. Bells answered on Sunday, winning 5-6. 1-2.
Haney on the ground to first. That one bobbled and just able to get to the bag as Aviles.
Fumbled the grounder, behind first base, then made the play himself.
Here's your center fielder from the University of Portland, number 12.
2 down for Gabe Scoro.
Scoro.
Scoro hitting 200 this season. 17 hits and 6 RBIs. Scoro pops up the first pitch, and he was not happy. Slams the bat down into center. McLean makes the grab as the Pickles threaten, but still a fat 0 on the scoreboard as we head to the third. Bellingham up 4-0.
Walker Stadium backed by Dolphin Band is watchable.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
A 4-0 Bells lead heading into the top of the third. As Cole Hinkleman will lead it off, the designated hitter. Struck out swinging in his first plate appearance back in the first as he goes up against Nick Brink here. First offering low and inside.
Top of the third here at Walker Stadium in Portland. Cole Hinkleman for the Bells. And Cole struck out. Only plate appearance.
1-0. That one below the knees for a ball.
Sounds like we got some Bells fans in the house. Let's hear it, Bells fans.
Engelman, another Stanford Cardinal on this Bells squad. That one skied into center. Backing up is Gabe Scoro and tracks it down for the first out.
Number 8, Luis Aviles.
Luis Aviles. Smile on his face.
There's Luis Aviles. Also struck out in his first appearance. First pitch, fouled off.
His 10-game hit streak came to an end on Sunday, but he got on base twice. One walk that he threw in. One that he was given. 0-1.
That one just misses on the outside.
Ball 1. Dismay of some fans right behind home plate. 1-1, 1 out. For Bells, top third. Luis fouls it straight back.
1 and 2.
Well, the Bells really made use of their 2-week homestand. Winning 8 games, starting July 18th in Bend, Oregon. That was the Bells' last road game before the homestand. Now Luis pops one into right
That
center.
one into deep right center, and that's going to slam against the top of the wall. Scoro's trying to track it down. Aviles is going to stay at second, and there's a double.
Now batting number 9, A.J. Davis.
Here's A.J. Davis. 6 hits already for the Bells tonight. Foul tipped into the glove of Evan Leibel. Blooped into right center, and that's going to drop. Here comes Aviles around third, and it's now a 5-0 Bellingham lead.
Now batting number 7, Ty Saunders.
And for Davis, that's RBI number 11 on the season. Here's Ty Saunders, a matchup of teammates over at the University of Portland as Nick Brink throws over to first. Brink this past college season with the Pilots finished with a 9.00 ERA, 9 strikeouts, and 9 innings of work, as that one is foul. Brink did finish the season on a high note, striking out 5 over 3 innings pitched against the Oregon State Beavers. Saunders, meanwhile, hit .222 up on the Bluff in the 2021 season. One down here in the top of the third. 5-0 Bellingham. Off speed, misses upstairs. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Saunders fouls it off straight back, 2-2.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
It takes me about a year.
Let's go, Pickles!
If I see him, I'm okay. If they sneak up on me, it's only natural. Right.
2-2 pitch to Ty Saunders.
Another throw over from Nick Brink.
Now who's going to be net there?
A little bit of a buffer. Fort Angeles, second half standing. Matching overall.
The 2-2 with one down. Just misses outside.
Inside the right edge. Other games going on around the West Coast League.
The payoff to Saunders. Saunders rips it. Backhanded stop by Saney. Steps on the bag over to second, not in time. Nice play there by Sam Haney. 2 down.
Now batting number 24, Malachi Knight.
Here's Malachi Knight. Walked in his first plate appearance last inning.
2 outs, top of the third, Malachi Knight.
Knight originally an Oregon State commit when he committed to the Beavers prior to his sophomore year of high school, but then decommitted from the Beavers after a coaching change. And that's when he decided instead to go to UCLA. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes to Malachi Knight. By the way, that Walla Bend game. Elks in front 4-3. Out in Corvallis, the Knights hosting the Pickles. Out of the first place teams. Corvallis up 2-1, bottom line. 2-0, Malachi.
3-0 tonight.
Bridgefield hosting Cowlitz and the Raptors now on 4-0. Also in the bottom of the fourth, Comanche hosting Fort Andrews Lefties. Lefties up 3-0 pitch to Malachi Knight.
And there's a strike. Took about 2 steps over to first base. Jordan Shepard calls strike 1, 3-1. Knight hitting .318 this summer.
4-pitch walk back in the second. 3-1 to Malachi.
3-1 with 2 down. Knight. Throw down to second from Leibel, not in time.
Behind the dish, getting back is A.J. Davis. Loaded count against Malachi. 2 outs, top of the third. Here's the payoff.
Knight. Skied foul.
Heads up, Funky.
Payoff to Malachi with Davis at second.
The payoff with 2 down. Called strike 3 on the outer half. But now it's a 5-0 Bellingham lead. They have scored at least 1 run in every inning so far. 5-zip Bells as we head to the bottom half of the third.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
It off here in the bottom of the third. Now a misses outside, 1-1. A ground out to short in his first plate appearance back in the first to lead off the bottom half. And Aviles makes the grab in foul ground.
Now that is your second baseman, number 11, Justin DeCrisio.
Here's Justin DeCrisio with a double in the first inning.
I don't think Portland's going to know what hit after tonight.
Ball 1-0.
1-0, DeCrisio to short. Schreier over to first. And Aviles just able to keep his foot on the bag. Great stretch there from Aviles to stay on that first base bag. Quickly 2 down.
Hitter from Santa Clara, number 13, Connor Henrik.
Bells lead Pickles 5-0. Two gone, bottom 3. Ball 1 delivered to
Oh, what a battle. Give it up for him, folks.
Henrik's grounded into a fielder's choice.
to Connor Hendricks. Just upstairs. Two balls, no strikes. And therefore, strike 1.
2-1 now.
91. Against the right-handed Connor Hendricks. Went to Bellingham High School in San Jose, then stuck around the Bay Area. Santa Clara University. 2-1, dismisses downstairs, 3-1.
Well, it looks like I got some proving myself to do.
Played in 49 games this past spring with the Santa Clara Broncos. Connor Hendricks.
And he draws the walk. And here's Ryan Gardino, flew out to right field back in the first. 8th in the West Coast League in batting average, hitting .327.
Ryan Gardino flew out to right field. First pitch.
That one burns the outer half. Straight back foul. Oh, 2. Gardino on the ground over to short. Schreier will just throw it over to second. That one in time as Hendricks couldn't get to the bag. Still up 5-zip. Bellingham lead as we head to the fourth here at Walker Stadium.
We're live right now with John Jensen. John, rough start so far, 4-0 at the top of the third. What's going on?
Yeah, so far it's a slow start for our offense, obviously. Bellingham came out swinging pretty early. So I'm just telling the guys just to stay patient, stay within ourselves, stay in the zone, and hopefully we can get some things rolling here pretty soon.
That's one of the keys there, is to stay patient, and hopefully this crew will, a lot of new guys in the roster, but also it's something I think will work itself out.
No, exactly, and we just lost a couple key guys too, so new guys are filling in, so we're just trying to get in a rhythm here. So I'm just telling him to stay patient, like I just said, and stay within the zone, run his pitch count up, and we should be fine. There's still a lot of ball game left, so I trust the guys, and hopefully we can come out tonight with a W.
One game at a time. That's all we got to do. One inning, one swing, one at bat every time. Just one at a time. Is that the theory?
Of course. Just keep the line moving and good things happen. Get base runners, do the small things. And, we have good players on this team, so I trust them. And just go out there and have some fun.
Coach Jensen, we appreciate your time. We're going to send it back up to Ben Creighton. Ben, take it away.
Always a pleasure.
Kyle Larson will take over on the bump as the Pickles will go to the southpaw out of the pen. Nick McLean, the bottom of the order for Bellingham, will lead it off here with a 5-0 Bells lead. Larson from the wine, first pitch. That one low and outside for a ball.
Oh yeah, Nick McLean at the ditch, leading off for the Bells, top of the fourth. And now he pulls one into shallow
Looper into right field, and that will be a base hit. 8 hits already for the Bells tonight.
We have opened up a beer stand in the right field berm area. In an orderly fashion, please walk over.
Here's Daniel Jernin. A single and a ground out, also with a run scored so far in this one for Jernin. Time for a look at scores around the West Coast League tonight. The Bend Elks with a 7-3 lead over Walla Walla. That one in the bottom of the third. The Corvallis Knights up 5-1 in the top of the sixth over Yakima Valley. That one, of course, featuring the 2 division leaders right now as Larson makes a move over to first. Gallatin Black Bears up 6-0 on the Ridgefield Raptors. And that's something you want to see if you're a Pickles fan. Again, Portland and Ridgefield both battling it out for the second best winning percentage in the South Division to try to get that wild card spot in the playoffs. To second, DeCrisio took a fancy hop, and DeCrisio throws it away. And that will be out of play. Another error for the Pickles defense tonight.
number 18, Cody Schreier.
Advances Jordan to second, and Nick McLean over to third base.
3 errors tonight for Portland. And you talk about a team that ranks among the best in the West Coast League in fielding percentage. It's just been an off night for this Pickles defense. Here's Cody Schreier. Solid night so far with a double and a sac fly. Infield playing in here for Portland. First pitch outside from Kyle Larson. Other scores tied up at 3 between Wenatchee and Port Angeles in the top of the 5th. Check swing. And Andrew Mervin said he didn't go around.
Nobody out, top of the 4th, Bells with runners at second and third. Cody Schreier at the dish, 2-0 from Kyle Larson. Swing and a miss.
A cut and a miss on a breaking ball.
Breaking ball, 72. Schreier coming in another 2-1. Cody with the double and fly out, the sac fly into the second that brought home Nick McLean.
Here's the 2-1. Schreier. 2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Cody. Pitch from
2-2. Popped up, almost headed our way in the press box.
2-2. Kyle Larson. Last time he made an appearance was here in Portland against the Bellingham Bells. Just this past weekend. Larson went 1 2/3. Gave up 1 run. It was earned 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. 7 batters fixed. Infield playing up highly close. 2-2 pitch to Cody Schreier.
Schreier swings and a miss. Gets away from Leibel as he'll just throw to first for the first out. As both runners will stay at second and third.
And Schreier out on the 2-3, ground out, Bennett Lee down.
Now batting number 12, Bennett Lee.
Bennett Lee got things going with an RBI single back in the first, and also with a strikeout.
1 gone, top of the 4th. Bells up 5-0. First pitch to Bennett.
Up the middle, base hit. That'll bring in 1 as here comes Jernan. And the rout continues early on in the top of the 4th. It is now 7-0 Bellingham off the 2 RBI single off the bat from Bennett Lee. Already 3 ribbies tonight for the catcher.
Now batting number 35, Cole Hinkleman.
Here's Cole Hinkleman. 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout.
Cole Hinkleman, the only Bell, over 2 tonight. Swing and miss. First pitch, fastball upstairs. 0-1, Struck out.
So again, to reiterate this, it's a rough night for Portland, but you kind of have to be thankful if you're a Pickles fan that also the Ridgefield Raptors are losing big right now as well to Cowlitz. As those 2 teams vie for the best overall winning percentage throughout the entire season in the South Division, if you take away the Corvallis Knights.
1 gone, top 4. Bells up 7-0. Pitches downstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Remaining schedule for the Bells. They have 6 West Coast League games left. 3 here in Portland and then 3 next week. Outlets. Ways north of here. 1-2.
Hinkleman off the end of the bat, foul.
This is 1 foul spot.
What's up, Warren? How you doing, dude?
base, go.
2-2. Hinkleman. And that one gets into the outfield. And let me rule the fielder's choice. Here's Luis Aviles. A double in his last at bat in the third. It has just been a rough night at the ballpark for the Pickles.
2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Luis Aviles.
Oh, and up high for a ball. 9 hits for Bellingham, 3 errors for the Pickles in this one early on.
1-0 pitch to Luis.
1-1.
People that get together that love pickles so much that they do other things, like build all the picnic tables, those types of things.
For his first strikeout. 2-2 to Luis.
As Aviles pops it up. That one into right center. As Gardino's going to make the or going to make the snag, I should say. 2 down. A.J. Davis also with an RBI tonight, an RBI single last inning. As he'll step in here with 2 on.
A.J. Davis, 2 runners at first and second, first pitch.
Again up high from Larson.
Davis, 1 for 2. RBI single in the third. Bells up.
Pretty good, huh?
1 ball, no strikes. Davis.
Definitely went around there. This one driven deep into left, going to the foul pole. That one will be fair. And a 3-run bomb off the bat of A.J. Davis. It is now a 10-0 Bellingham lead. Here's Ty Saunders stepping in. Up high for a ball.
How'd you get here, man? Okay. You tell him where you were going?
By the way, that is A.J. Davis's first home run of the summer.
Okay. Just checking, yeah. Right on. We were wondering if you drove up here. Just kidding.
Saunders with a single and grounded out on a fielder's choice in his last at bat. fouled off.
That's good. That's good.
Two's home. Goes down swinging. But Bellingham continues to swing big lumber. 10-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
It is Portland Wrestling Night here at the ballpark, and you got a couple matches pregame.
Come on, kid.
Right into the turnbuckle right there.
One more time. Oh, you paying attention?
Oh, slides right into the ring with a big boot.
Celebrating his 53rd in the crowd with us tonight. Happy birthday, Bobby. Happy birthday, Bobby. Let's give it up for your third baseman, number 16, Leo Mo.
Again, you never know what you'll see here at Walker Stadium on any given night. I know I still have a long way to go in my wrestling commentary. I know I'm no Jim Ross. 1-0. I can't top his call from, what was it? I think it was when Undertaker threw Mankind off the top of Hell in Cell. Mosby with a single back in the second. That one ripped over to short, but right to Cody Schreier over to first. And that one in time for the first out. Quickly one down here for the Pickles.
Now that is your catcher, number 3, Evan.
Here's Evan Leibel, 0 for 1 tonight with a fly out into left. Two and 0.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Batting 267 coming into today. 2
2
and 1 to Leibel.
and 1 to Leibel.
Got him the slider outside, 2-1. Dixon ready to go, 2-1. Misses.
Try to go outside, 3 and 1.
3 balls.
When they
3-1. Leibel late on that one.
one of the players had started it back on year 1.
Slider again outside.
Before all the box seats were finished, the chairs actually looked similar to that. We sat in it. So everyone would jump up and raise up their chair.
Payoff from A.J. Dixon, or Joey Dixon, I should say, excuse me.
reverted to just making chairs in one form or another. And they sell foam ones over in the merchandise fair also.
And Leibel draws the walk. As Joey Dixon is still looking for his first strikeout of the night. Has only allowed 2 hits so far. Here's Jacob Jablonski, who also walked. One and one. Try to get one on the inside. 1 and 2 now. See the ring still out there. 1-2 as Jablonski goes down hacking. Two down. There's Sam Haney.
Number 34, Sam Haney.
Of course, the fans out enjoying the ball game tonight. Well, I guess if you're a Pickles fan, you're not really enjoying this game so far, down 10-0. Sam Haney 0 for 1 with a ground out over to first. But again, not a lot of chances left to come out and watch the Pickles. After tonight, only 2 home games left. That is, of course, the Pickles don't make the playoffs. If they do get that wild card spot, they will be guaranteed at least one more game here at Walker Stadium. 1-1 as Dixon throws over to first. Gabe Scoro on deck here for Portland. Inside to Haney. And by the way, coming into this matchup, this features the top 2 pitching staffs in the West Coast League. Portland at the top with a 3.22 ERA as a team. Bellingham right behind them, and I mean right behind them, 3.23. And so far, the Bells tonight, thanks to Joey Dixon, have been showing why they are just behind Portland. Hasn't been the same for the Pickles. Again, they've given up 10 runs through 4 innings. As Haney rips one through the hole into right for a base hit. As Leibel will slide into third. And now the Pickles with runners on the corners looking for an offensive spark here in the bottom of the 4th.
Evan!
Here's your center fielder from the UP, number 12.
Here's Gabe Scoro. Scoro 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout into center. There's a first pitch strike from Dixon. Outside. A good scoop there by Bennett Lee. Try to prevent that one from going all the way to the backstop, and Evan Leibel potentially scoring the first run of the night for the Pickles. Scoro out in front of the 3-1. Payoff with 2 down, and misses below the knees. And we'll get a mound visit here. Bases loaded here for the Pickles. As we go to the top of the order with Cam Clayton. And we'll get a pinch hitter here with Gabe Ariano. Will take some hacks. Ariano hitting .208, 11 hits, and 8 RBIs. And with 2 down, trailing 10-0, Pickles really need at least a 9th RBI here from Ariano. A big hill to climb, but still some time left in the bottom of the 4th. Off speed, catches the inside. Quickly down 0-2. The 0-2 from Dixon. Swing and a miss as Joey Dixon gets out of a bases loaded jam. To the 5th. It's a lot to a nothing. Bellingham.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Is mobile, and what that means is stay in your seats. The
Couple of defensive changes. Couple defensive changes here for the Pickles. As we head into the top of the fifth, Gabe Ariano, who went down swinging to end the bottom half of the fourth, will take over in center field. Gabe Scoro moves over to left field, and then Kyle Dernetti will take over at second base. Here's Malachi Knight, who will lead it off here in the fifth. First pitch from Kyle Larson, who's back on the hill. That one below the knees for a ball. Knight so far tonight with a walk and a strikeout looking. That will travel foul.
All defensive changes for the Portland Pickles. Gabe Ariano in center. Gabe Scoro.
2-1.
Looks like Kyle Dernetti, second base.
The Bells have scored every inning up to this point as Malachi Knight, opposite way, into right for a leadoff single.
Field base hit for Malachi, leading off the top of the fifth.
1 run in the top of the first, 3 in the top of the second, 1 in the top of the third, and then a 5-spot last inning in the fourth to make it a 10-zip Bells lead. First strike there to McLean. Reached on an error and also a single tonight for McLean.
0-1 pitch. Malachi Knight at first. Down to the third. Gets away from pitcher Evan Liger. Malachi takes off for second.
Malachi Knight will move up to second.
Strides over second base. He's going to go back. Steals second on the pass ball. 1-1 to McLean. Both times McLean's been aboard. He's come home to score. 1-1. Sit down and in. Ball 2. Already more runs in this first game of this series than in the entire first series between the two teams combined. 2-1.
2-2.
Nine total runs in the first series when the Portland Pickles visited the Bells. Bells up 10-0. Malachi Knight at second. 2-2.
McLean. Hard liner foul into the berm.
2-2. Nobody out, top of the fifth.
Two. Fouled straight back.
Fouls for Nick McLean.
There's Dylan T. making his way into the stands. 2-2 again. Into right. Going back is Gardino. Makes the track. And 1 down.
Now batting number 19, Daniel Gurman.
And we'll go back to the top of the Bells order as Dylan T will take a seat. For a second, I thought he was going to go try and intimidate the Bellingham Bells dugout like he did a couple weeks ago against the Cowlitz Black Bears. But here's the thing. I don't think Dylan T can really trash talk right now, considering that Portland's down 10-0. Just engaging with the fans down there. 1-1 to Daniel Jernan. 2 runs scored tonight for Jernan. That one fouled just over the netting.
Bring those foul balls up to the party deck for a free red rope. Red rope.
Another packed night out on the berms here at Walker Stadium. 1-2 ripped into center. Ariano able to back up and make the catch. Tagging up from second is Knight, and he will get into third.
Number 18, Cody Schreier. Hey folks, we're going to have the best Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation contest. If you
2 down for Cody Schreier.
Get up here and prove it.
A double, a sac fly, and a strikeout tonight for Schreier.
He's got Malachi Knight, his future UCLA teammate, at third. First pitch. Bells will return home this Friday through Sunday. 3 nothing. It's the Highline Bears. 1-0.
Little number right back to Kyle Larson. And he'll get it over to Sam Haney for the final out of the top of the 5th. Pickles in desperate need of some runs. Down 10-0 as we head to the bottom half.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, man. These guys are so,
Wow, no contest.
Richland Johnny is the winner! Table flip! As if there was any. Hit him over the back with the table!
A lot of ground to make up here for the Pickles in the bottom of the 5th, trailing 10-0 here in Game 1 of this 3-game series. Here's Kyle Dernetti, who'll take his first cuts of the night. Going up against Joey Dixon, first pitch strike. Pair of current Pac-12 foes.
Joey Dixon opens up the trapdoor for a ball against Kyle Dernetti.
Dernetti currently playing at Oregon State, with Dixon obviously at Stanford.
Bells up 10-0 here, bottom of the 5th. Kyle Dernetti hit it for Justin DeCrisio. Downstairs, Bennett tries to ran up behind the net. 2-1.
123 average for Dernetti.
2-1. Swing and a miss.
Nothing there, 2-2.
Joey Dixon out for his 5th inning of work. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down
One down.
Strikeout in 2 innings. One gone. Bottom of the fifth.
Connor!
Now batting your designated hitter, number 13, Connor Hendricks.
Fielder's choice, reached base, and also a walk tonight for Connor Hendricks.
Dixon wasting no time. Goes fastball on the slider. Cooling off.
Dylan T trying to get this crowd into it as best as he can. But obviously hard with the Pickles trailing by 10. 1-1 with one down. One and two.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Joey Dixon looking for strikeout number 4. Schreier's gotten a lot of action tonight over at short. Fires it again to first for the second out. Here's Ryan Gardino. 0 for 2 tonight.
Right fielder, number 45, Ryan Gardino.
A slow night for Gardino at the plate. As I mentioned, 0 for 2, a fly out, and a ground out tonight. The hero of that Game 2 matchup between the Pickles and the Bend Elks blasted that 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th to give the Pickles a 5-4 lead, as Portland would go on to win that one 7-4. 2-0 to Gardino.
Dylan T. Pickle in the house.
Big hack there from Gardino.
Gardino!
3-1 now to Gardino. That one burns the outer half.
Loaded count. Now 3-2 against Ryan Gardino. Junior at
Payoff with 2 down.
3-2, fouled off.
As Gardino stays alive.
Go, let's go.
Payoff yet again, 2 outs, bottom 5.
Gardino goes down swinging, and Joey Dixon continues to show why he's a strong presence out on the bump, whether it's in a Cardinal uniform or in a Bells uniform. We go to the 6th, still 10-0 Bellingham.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Trace Hawkinen, the new pitcher here for Portland.
The winner will get to do it for Walker Stadium.
As the Cowboy will take over.
Leading off for the Bells, number 12, Bennett Lee.
Hawkinen making his 7th appearance on the mound. 7 2/3 innings pitched this summer with a 3.52 ERA.
Ready to go, top of the 6th. And leading off is Bennett Lee.
His first appearance since getting the win against the Cowlitz Black Bears. First pitch up the middle for a base hit by Bennett Lee. Solid night for Bennett Lee in the box. An RBI single, a 2 RBI single, and now another single. 3 singles tonight. As I was talking about, Trace Hawkinen got the decision win in that 8-2 victory over Cowlitz back on July 20th. We'll get a pinch runner, I think. There's Cole Hinkleman, the designated hitter. Hinkleman. This one crushed deep into right. That will fly away into the lights. A no-doubter off the bat of Cole Hinkleman. And it's now a 12-0 Bells lead. Just watching that one, you saw the ball kind of go in the direction of the right center field lights, and that's where it just disappeared. Flew into the trees probably, as that one was absolutely crushed. A 2-run dinger. 12-0 Bellingham. Luis Aviles tonight with a strikeout, a double, and a flyout. The 4th home run of the season for Hinkleman. Going outside for a ball, and now 2-1. Trace Hawkinen, the local product from right here in Portland. Right now at Montana State Billings. Before that, played not too far away from here at Mount Hood Community College. Now 2-2 to Luis Aviles. Of course, we've seen what he can do on the mound, and can also swing a big bat as well. Won the Wild Wild West League Home Run Derby last year down in Aurora. Breaking ball. 3-2 now. The payoff. And we'll do it again. Over at Mount Hood Community College, Hawkinen holds the 2nd highest career batting average in program history at .393. Also at a 2.56 ERA.
Payoff pitch to Luis.
Payoff on repeat.
Left way inside. Curve and cut back against the baseball board.
And he's on with a free pass.
Now batting number 9, A.J. Davis.
And it's been a big day at the dish as well for A.J. Davis. RBI single and a 3-run home run. Four RBIs tonight. 12 runs, 12 hits tonight for Bellingham.
Mike, what'd you do with your wife? Mike, what'd you do with your wife? Being responsible.
Davis batting 228. Here's a little one-time call.
And time called before Hakkinen came home.
Right, yeah. You're not missing much here.
Hakkinen 1 and 1. 6.65 ERA. 12 and 1/3 pitched so far.
Another row.
Davis fouls it.
0-2. That one out of play.
I'm with you, but everybody bailed. The wife bailed. Everybody bailed. She said she was coming, but.
Over to Sam Haney, fires it over to second. As Jablonski had to recover and step back on second base for the out. One down. I'll bring up Ty Saunders. A single, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout tonight for the Portland Pilot. No shortage of Jeff Loomis's guys here in the West Coast League, that's for sure. We obviously have a couple here with the Pickles. You talk about Gabe Scoro, Nick Brink, Bradley McVeigh. Yeah, a couple, I believe, on the Corvallis Knights. You obviously have Ty Saunders. Bounce it off, 1-1.
We're going to be closing entries to the Macho Man Randy Savage impression contest when this inning ends. So make your way over if you're debating whether or not to do it. The time is there.
One and two.
Right on, Hawk!
Look out. Right toward Malachi Knight on the on-deck circle. That zipped by him probably about within 2 feet maybe, so it was pretty dang close. One, two again. Inside, 2-2. On the ground, Haney almost popped out of his glove and just has to step on first, 2 down. And here's Malachi Knight. A walk, a single, and a strikeout looking tonight for Knight.
Number 24, Malachi Knight.
Breaking ball from Hakkinen, catches the zone. Future UCLA Bruin. trying to keep this top half going for Bellingham. Fouls it off, 0-2.
Pickles on a 2-game win streak coming off the weekend series against the Bells. Portland victorious 7-4 on Saturday, 3-1 on Sunday.
0-2 from Hakkinen. Breaking ball.
Just missed the upper right corner of the strike zone. It's pretty good. And remaining schedule. After this series, they will visit the Bells. Beforehand, a 6-game road trip. 1-2.
Knight rips the 1-2 right over to second and Kyle Dernetti. But they continue to add on to their lead. 12-zip Bellingham. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Go grab one at the concession stand now.
Well, after a solid night from Joey Dixon out on the bump, new pitcher comes in for the Bellingham Bells. That's going to be Carter Parcher taking over here for Bellingham. Comes in with a 2.76 ERA, making his 8th appearance of the summer. A 1-1 overall record in 13 innings pitched.
Now batting third baseman, number 16, Leo Mosby.
And for the 3rd straight at bat, Leo Mosby will lead off an inning. A single and a ground out tonight for the hitter who has the 2nd best batting average in the West Coast League. Parcher's last appearance came on July 16th in a 6-1 loss at the Bend Elks. In that outing, down at Bend, pitched 1 2/3 innings. Gave up just 1 hit in that outing. One to Mosby outside. Mosby into center field for a base hit. Leo Mosby with 2 singles tonight.
Now batting for the Pickles, number 10, Riley McCarthy.
Here's Riley McCarthy. The new Portland Pickle. His first at bat in a Portland jersey.
Let's go Pickles.
By the way, Joey Dixon's night is done. The starter went 5 innings.
Let's
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, again, a solid night on the bump for the Stanford Cardinal as McCarthy fouls it off. 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, and allowed 3 hits. No earned runs from Joey Dixon. Also with 4 walks. 1-1. Just misses outside. The 2-1. And now 3-1. Again, just 2 more home games after tonight here at Walker Stadium tomorrow night. Of course, as is with every Wednesday here at the ballpark. Wolf Wednesday, as McCarthy took a big hack there, 3-2. And it will also be Mexican baseball night tomorrow night for Game 2 against the Bells. And then on Thursday night, the regular season home finale for these Pickles. It'll be Fan Appreciation Night here at Walker Stadium. The payoff, and McCarthy late on that one as Parcher blew it by him.
Archer gets his first strike. Right out, Riley. 1 down, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 35, Daniel Hiroshi.
And now it'll be Daniel Hiroshi. Will be stepping into the box for the first time tonight.
First pitch to Pedosa. Batting 259.
Late on that one, 1-1.
Curveball downstairs. 5'9", 155. That's right. Started all 3 games against the Bells earlier in the summer. Pinch hitting here for Jacob Swanson. Swing and miss.
1-2.
Daniel!
1 ball, 2 strikes to Hirose. Way outside. That's Archer 2-2.
We'll announce the results of our Macho Man impression contest. Our thanks to Philip, Freddie, Rogan, and Kevin, but our finalists to the Northman and Steve. Steve, make your way over to the party deck. We're going to do this on the mic, the top of the 7th. You fans are going to judge. Oh, yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Burns the outer hip.
Yeah, Kevin, if you're out there, get on over here, pal.
2 down for Sam Haney.
Steve, get over here. Steve, now batting number 34, Sam Haney.
Haney 1 for 2 tonight. A single and a ground out. Inside to Haney. Parcher continues to deliver the heat. Twos from Parcher.
All right, Sammy!
As Haney goes down swinging. To the 7th. A lot to a little. Bellingham leads.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Well, I think that went great, everybody. How do you think it went?
Let's see. Nope.
Leading off, number 15, Nick McLean.
So Nick McLean will lead it off here in the top of the 7th. We believe it's Andrew Del Biagio taking over on the mound out of the bullpen for the Pickles.
Top of the 7th, Bells up 12-0. Daniel, it's Nick McLean leading up 0-1.
At least that's what we're being told. It's Del Biagio. We're still trying to figure out if that is him or not. One down.
Tap to first base for out number 1.
Well, one down as we go to the top of the order. Daniel Jernan will step in. Has scored twice tonight. A single, ground out, fly out, and reached on an error. New first baseman in for the Pickles as we're still trying to figure out who's over at first now for Portland.
If you bought a tennis ball for launch your ball, oh, you got to make your way over to the, which way, Johnny? Left field. Get over to left field foul pole right now if you got tennis balls.
3 balls, 1 strike to Daniel Jernan. 1 out, top 7.
3-0 to Jernan. That one outside, a 4-pitch walk.
One more time, if you have tennis balls on your person that you bought for launch your ball, get on over to left field right now. You're going to launch them right before we sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Pitching or at first? Okay. And
batting number 18, Cody.
all right, so the new pitcher is Andrew Gardino. And Jackson Woodhouse is now at first base here for the Pickles. On the ground, over to third. Mosby over to second. And that's all the Pickles will get over at second. Two down here in the top half of the 7th. Here's Cody Schreier.
Swing and a miss. Ezra Sanperry. First offering. 0-1. Ezra in the pitch hit. Really take over for Bentley. Substitute in the 6th. Ezra Sanperry. Pitch run after Bentley got a leadoff base hit. 0-1 to Ezra.
Again, if you have tennis balls and you're sitting in your seat, you're doing it wrong. Get over to the left field foul pole immediately.
From Gardino. Cracked foul.
That one foul towards the Pickles dugout.
Cody Schreier over at first base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Bellingham in front of Portland, 12-0. Bennett Lee goes 3 for 4.
1-2 to Sanperry, misses outside.
1-2 down and away. Alter. 3 runs batted in total for Bennett Lee. And 2 runs scored. He was brought home on A.J. Davis's home run and Cole Engelman's. Well, it says for Sanperry on Cole Engelman's. 2-2. Ezra floats one in the shallow right.
And that's going to drop for another Bellingham hit. Number 13 on the night. And 2-1.
Number 35, Cole Hinkleman.
Here's Cole Hinkleman, who left the yard in his last at bat. with a 2-run blast. Fouls off the first offering. That will drift down a play. Andrew Gardino comes home with the 0-2. Hinkelman, that one ripped into the gap in left center, and that's going to bring in at least one. Here comes another. And Cole Hinkelman with another pair of RBIs, this time with a 2-ribby double. 14-zip Bells. Here's Luis Aviles. It has just been a rough night at the ballpark for Portland. 14-0. Out in front of that one. That one ripped into center, and they're not going to get another one as Hinkelman is going to be held up at third. Jacob Maben was able to get quickly to that base hit and prevent Hinkelman from rounding third and coming home. Here's Brian Grant out to talk to his righty.
Pickles, gourmet sausages and franks from Center's Sausage Company, the official sausage of the base. Center's has been producing gourmet sausages in Portland since
14 runs on 15 hits tonight for Bellingham.
quality ingredients. You find Center's craft sausages at local retailers such as Market of Choice, Basics Markets, Safeway Offices, Select Rib Myers, QFCs, and many restaurants around town. Find out more at Centers.com.
Again, it has been a long night for Portland. As we'll take a look at other scores from around the West Coast League. We have our first final of the night, as the Corvallis Knights lead at 7-1, or got the win 7-1, I should say, down in Corvallis. The Cowlitz Black Bears still on top of the Richfield Raptors 7-3. That one in the top of the 8th. Wenatchee up 11-6 on Port Angeles in the bottom of the 7th. And will be interesting to see what happened down in Bend, as the Elks were leading 9-5, but it now says play has been suspended. Not sure what exactly happened down in Bend, but we'll do some digging and try to see what happened down there between the Elks and the Sweets. Davis over to short. And that will get by. And when you think it couldn't get any worse, it does. Another run, 15-0.
Number 7, Ty Saunders.
And Ty Saunders will step in. And by the way, the Bend Elks and Walla Walla Sweets game was suspended as that one is fouled off down the third base line. The game was suspended because of poor air quality. So now that game will be completed tomorrow at 3 p.m. Saunders bloops it into left, and the offensive route continues. 16-0.
Number 24, Malachi Knight.
Here's Malachi Knight. But before that, we're going to get a pitching change. New arm coming in for the Pickles. So instead of a lot to a little, it's a whole lot to a little now. 16-0. New pitcher for the Pickles coming in on the other side.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
So now Andrew Del Biagio will come into the ballgame here in the top of the 7th. 16-0 Bellingham. 4 runs here in the top of the 7th. And to say it's been a rough night for the Pickles, honestly, at this point would probably be an understatement. First offering from Del Biagio, ripped through the hole into left. 17 hits tonight for the Bells. As Malachi Knight has another hit tonight, his second single. And we go to the bottom of the Bellingham order, and Nick McLean. First pitch fouled off. Del Biagio making his 4th appearance, 3 2/3 innings of work this summer with a 4.90 ERA for the current Linfield Wildcat. Off speed, misses. 1-1. On the ground, up the middle. Dernetti over to first. That one in time. But Bellingham puts 4 up in the inning. 16-0. Stretch time here at Walker Stadium.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
So once again, all of us up here in the press box are trying to figure out who is coming out to the mound, or in this case, who's stepping into the box. So we'll make sure to pass on that information to you when we can get it. 1-1 now. One and two now. When you're down 16-0, this is probably the time of the night where you're going to try to empty your dugout and play whoever and wherever, basically, as that one has popped up foul. Still 1-2 to, I guess, our mystery batter. Outside 2-2. That one popped into center as McLean is underneath it for the first out. Yeah. And now here's Jacob Mabin coming to the box. First offering from Parcher to Mabin. 0-1 to Mabin. 1-1. Over to short. 2 down.
All right, Jake.
Here's Kyle Dernetti.
Kyle Dernetti.
Struck out in his first at bat. Kyle Dernetti. Baseball one down the way.
Dernetti, I should say, this past season at Oregon State. 250 average, 4 hits, 2 RBIs, and 16 at-bats for Mitch Canham's squad.
Oh, no. Good answer. All right, well, hey. Yeah, thanks.
Two and two. Check swing. Fouled off, still 3-2.
Loaded count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch.
On the payoff, Dernetti draws the walk. And another new hitter here for the Pickles, and Sam Mushkat.
Now batting Patrick Mushkat.
First offering to Patrick Mushkat, outside, 0-1. Foul towards the Pickles dugout, 0-2.
Joe Simon says he's going to get a cold shower after tonight. Anyone else?
And a great season last year down in Aurora when he was on the Portland Gherkins. Led the team in hits, home runs, slugging percentage, and runs scored. 0-2. And that one just above the letters. over to third. Across the diamond in time for out number 3. To the 8th, 16-0 Bellingham.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
Connor Nip on the mound here for the Pickles. Down 16-0. Here's Daniel Jernan. Here in the top of the 8th. Quickly up 0-2. So, barring a miraculous comeback from the Pickles, Bellingham will try to go for the series win tomorrow night. Another 7:05 first pitch tomorrow night. The 2-2. As Jordan Shepard rings him up. And now bring up the shortstop, Cody Schreier.
Now batting number 18, Cody Schreier.
No doubt about this one. Tees off on it. That's a solo jack. Another long ball tonight for this Bellingham Bells squad. And the offensive route continues. 17-zip here in the top of the 8th. And Carter Thomas will step into the box for the first time tonight.
Now
17 hits. 17 runs, I should say. 18 hits. Two and one. Right down the gut. The payoff. And a full count walk. Seems like everybody is going to play tonight, both for the Pickles and the Bells, as Charlie Somm, another Stanford Cardinal on this Bellingham Bells squad, will step into the box for the first time tonight with one down.
First pitch to Charlie, misses down and away. One out, top of the 8th inning. Connor Thomas at first base. Charlie Somm, one up.
Outside, 2-0.
Ball 2. Bases loaded, nobody out on Sunday in the bottom of the 12th. 2-0, check the first. Connor Thomas getting back. Charlie Somm. Cracked one, deep right center. Daniel Jordan coming home from third and goes walked it off against Corvallis. 2-0 missing down and away. 3 balls, no strikes from Connor Nip. Nip, by the way, a sophomore and found it.
Nip with the 3-0.
Charlie takes it, strike one. Eight strikeouts, 5 walks. 3-1. Charlie fouls the payoff pitch. Now, one gone, top of the 8th. Around the West Coast League, everybody in action tonight. Corvallis defeating Yakima 7-1. Cowlitz in front of Richfield.
The payoff from Nip.
Charlie swings and misses at the 3.
Goes down swinging.
For Connor Nip.
Oh no! He's been eaten by
Luis Aviles after this.
Now batting number 8, Luis Aviles.
Here's Luis Aviles.
Luis, a couple of hits on that split. Takes the first pitch outside.
Breaking ball outside.
Scored a couple of runs already, too. Everybody has. Everybody scored multiple now.
Aviles 2 for 4 tonight with a pair of hits.
2 Bells have scored 1 run.
2-0.
It's Ty Saunders and Malachi Knight. 17-0 Bells in front of the Portland Pickles. Here on the first of 3 games this middle of the series. 2-0. Swing and miss.
And chasing that one upstairs.
Let's go, Pickles!
Other scores, Port Angeles trailing in action. Gibson strong for the 8th. 2-1 misses inside to Luis. 3 balls, 1 strike. Largest differential today, 14. Last week against the Cascade.
3-1. Ripped up the middle, and that's will get into center for a base hit. Now 3 hits tonight for Aviles.
Now batting number 9, A.J. Davis.
I'll bring up A.J. Davis.
Davis, 3-run shot. Home run of the year for AJ. First pitch. Downstairs, ball
2-0. Hugo Hamakawa will pinch hit here with the Bells up 17-0.
Now they revive Hugo Hamakawa.
Bases loaded here for Bellingham, looking to add on to this humongous lead. Oh, and 2.
Come on, Walker Stadium, make some noise for your boys.
0-2. Gets out of the bases loaded. Jam as that will do it. To the bottom of the 8th, 17-zip.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Yes. Justin Tucker, the new pitcher in for the Bells. Out of Pacific Lutheran University. As he will take over here in a blowout.
All right, put your hands together for number 49, Ryan Gardino.
There's Ryan Gardino to lead it off. One 0 from Tucker. As Gardino fouls it off, 1-1. 2-1. Now 2-2.
He's all fired up now.
Right on, Dino!
Justin Tucker, ERA of 4.13. 24 innings pitched. In total, 2-2. Brian Gardino.
As Gardino goes chasing at the 2-2. Over to first. One down.
Here he is.
There's Ole Arntzen.
Ole Arntzen.
Arntzen with his first appearance tonight. Slices the first hit into right, and that one's snagged for the second out. And that'll bring up Riley McCarthy.
Now batting number 10, Riley McCarthy.
McCarthy swung and well struck out. Sixth, first pitch from Justin Tucker, fouled out straight back. Two gone, bottom of the eighth. Bells and Pickles. Do it again tomorrow and Thursday. First pitch is 7:05. Big win for Bells baseball into them another. First round playoff berth. They will face the Yakima Valley Pickles if they come. 0-1 to Riley McCarthy. Down 1 ball. Talking about that unique food item here at Walker Stadium.
1 and 2.
In there. Strike two. Snickers bar wrapped in pickle. What was that called again? Snickle. A snickle. Yes, they attempt the Bend Elks broadcaster in Little Wolf. Trying. 1-2. This is no, it's in on the inside.
And that strikeout ends the eighth.
Strike three. JT.
Top of the ninth on the other side. 17-zip Bellingham.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
KJ Rufo, the new pitcher in for the Pickles. Coming in the 17-0 lead for the Bellingham Bells.
Pickles, KJ Rufo.
He will come in here in the top of the ninth. As Rufo comes in, making his 9th appearance of the season. A 12.00 ERA with 5 strikeouts. As we see another Portland Pilot out on the field tonight.
Stepping in, number 24, Malachi Knight.
And he will face Malachi Knight to lead off this top of the 9th. Knight tonight 2 for 4. The 1-0. That one inside tonight. Two 2-1 from Rufo. Chopper over to second. Daniel Hirosi's got to get rid of it quickly. Not in time, as Knight was able to leg it out. "20 hits tonight for the Bellingham Bells." Emilio Perona will take his first tax of the night. First pitch over the head of Daniel Hirosi into center field, or into right center. As Corona gets the single. And now 2 on here for Bellingham with no one down.
Now stepping in,
top of the lineup now for Bells baseball. Daniel German. Malachi Knight.
There's Daniel German.
Speed, and more speed.
Back to the dish.
Our score here top of the night. Bells leading the Portland Pickles. 1-1 is Daniel German. Tracking 2 out.
Up the middle. And they'll get the out at second.
Runners at the corners, Knight at third and Jernin at first for Cody Schreier. And a home run, 1 inning ago, first pitch.
That one burns the outer half to Cody Schreier.
Pitch from KJ Rufo.
0-2. Check swing. Off the fist, off the mound, over to first. 2 down. And now bring home another run. It's now 18-0 Bellingham. Connor Thomas looks at a first pitch strike. Again on the ground to short. Dernetti in time. Well, the Pickles need 18 runs in the bottom of the ninth to try to tie this one up. Bottom 9 we go.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Right out, Daniel.
Last chance for the Pickles, as they need 18 runs here in the bottom of the ninth. A tall task is probably an understatement. Daniel Hiroshi will lead things off here in the bottom half of the ninth. Justin Tucker's still on the bump here for the Bells.
Bottom of the ninth. Rally time. Portland Pickles. Down 18-0. Justin Tucker on the mound delivers ball 1 to Daniel Hiroshi.
Bouncer over to short. Schreier quickly 1 down. And here's Jackson Woodhouse.
First baseman Jackson Woodhouse. Let's go, Pickles.
Pickles first baseman. One credit to the Pickles faithful. First pitch to Woodhouse for Tucker.
Going up high for a ball.
Jackson Woodhouse. Jackson J-A-X-O-N. One plate appearance prior. It was a walk. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. With 1 out, bottom 9. Here's the pitch from JT.
2-2 now to Woodhouse. Again, game 2 of this series tomorrow night, back here at Walker Stadium, 7:05, as the Pickles will look to bounce back and even the series and try to send it to a rubber match on Thursday in the regular season home finale. As Woodhouse goes down swinging.
Strikeout number 2 for Justin Tucker. 2 gone. Bob Fulcher. Jaden Fulcher.
Now, number 32.
Here's Jaden Fulcher. Oh, and 2. Pickles down to their final strike.
Justin Tucker. One strike away. Closing it out. Stick around. We'll break down. Then sign out. 0-2 pitch.
Goes down swinging.
Yes, there it is.
Over to first, and that will do it. A rough night here at Walker Stadium as the Pickles fall 18-0. Really not a whole lot to say about this game other than good night and see you tomorrow, everyone.